Get it? Because he's on number 2, and he said 2. LOL! uh, but as you can tell from the 3rd trainer so far, once we get to see your Pokemon, they're having a sand and rock theme, sort of, for this area. There hasn't been much else so far. There's been 2 ground types, a ground fire type, a rock type, a ground psychic, a ground ice, a ground again, and then a ground rock, and now then a ground fire. So we've seen some pretty big range so far. That's why I hope for Hitmontop to get a fighting move soon, because it'll help in this area a lot. I'll just go for the Flame Wheel on Geodude, because it doesn't have the best special defense. It's another one of those Yanni record sessions, I guess. But, Swifts it wasn't going to do that much. But Rock Throw critical hits do a lot. Cool lava. Sad face. I guess I'll just go out to Espeon. Get the battle done with quicker. Okay, go for that. And the Psybeam. What's been happening right? My voice just sounded really weird to me just a second ago. But, what's been happening lately? I got my driver's permit yesterday. I can't believe I haven't mentioned that yet, but, yeah, I got my learner's permit yesterday. Uh, only had to write the test 2 times. The first time I was kind of rotted because I had an 84, 1 too many wrong, so I had to go back the next day and do it again, and I got a passing grade the second time. They didn't tell me my mark for the second time, though. I was kind of annoyed, because I would have liked to know. I think I only got about 3 wrong, if I got any wrong. Like, I don't know how many I got, like, at the maximum, I think I could have got 3 wrong. But I felt pretty confident passing that one in. But, my dad's been talking about recently, he's planning to buy a hot tub for our backyard, because we have a big pool, if I haven't mentioned that. We have a pretty nice pool for the summertime. Newfoundland's not the warmest. Definitely not the warmest, but, the pool does. I was thinking about using a super potion on Hitmontop there, but there's no need to, because Espeon can finish it off right here. And that's trainer number 3 down. But this is basically what Mount Battle is. Like, even if they're not under attack, it's just going through different platform to platform battling trainers. And I think it does give your Pokemon experience. But, like, as you can tell from seeing some of the levels, like, right now even, they're higher levels than us at this point. Like, they're level 37s and 38s, and we only have 36s and 35. We do have a level 38 Hitmontop, but that's besides the point. Whatever the situation, I'll do my duties. Shit. So, I was watching a video recently. It was like somebody's ideas for what he wanted in the next Pokemon game if they were to change some things. And he started talking about, like, what if they made, like, a Pokemon MMO on the new console, or, like, for a PC. I doubt they do it for PC, because then they'd have to get things with Microsoft, I think. Or no, never mind, they wouldn't. I don't think, anyways. I have no idea. I don't think Microsoft runs PC. I don't know what I'm going on with, but they talked about if Pokemon could become an MMO where you could catch every single Pokemon, you could deck them out to be cool, like that sort of thing. And I was like, that'd be cool, I guess. but it kind of ruined the experience for me. I don't know. I rathered Pokemon as always being a single player campaign. And sorry about that, that's my phone going on. Uh, Sorry about that, but yeah, I don't know. I kind of thought about it, and I was like, I wouldn't really want a Pokemon MMORPG. I don't know. I'd probably get it if they were to make one and enjoy it, but it's not something I'd want them to make. Like, if they announced it, I wouldn't be as excited if they announced a new generation or a Ruby Sapphire remake or a new game, like a new console one, like that's like Colosseum or Colosseum XD. Because these two games, I think, are very underrated on the GameCube. They're very good, and, like, they have hate because it's all double battle system. I believe that's where a lot of the hatred for the game comes from. But I really liked the double battle system, and at the time, double battles weren't overdone, I thought. So it was cool to have two Pokemon battling all the time, I thought. I don't know. That's me, though. And with Black and White's new system, if they made a new one, they could have it so it was similar to this with all double battles, or they could even go back to single battles, but then they could put in triple battles and rotation battles into the 3D dimensions, and it would look really cool because you could actually see them on a battlefield, like rotating and like moving in and out. I think that could be really cool if they were to do that also. But yeah, just my 2 cents on some things. Oh, excuse me. Sorry about that. But yeah. So we got more rock and ground types. I didn't really mention, but this guy had another Baltoy, a Pinecone, and a Houndoom. So we've seen a new Buck type and a dark fire type. Houndoom's a Pokemon I always kind of liked. I used it in a Platinum playthrough, I believe, because that's one of the ones where you can actually get Houndoom early enough in the game. It's after the 4th gym, I believe. Yeah, it's after it would be the 4th gym. And really enjoyed using Houndoom. Houndoom's a Pokemon I like because it's harder to find. It's a decent type. It's pretty decent stats. And it's like cool design. I'm just a big like dog slash cat lover. I love my cat, but I love seeing like my brother's dogs. My brother's dog and my cousin's dog. My brother's dog actually is really funny because if they're at their house and they mention my name, the dog knows, like, he loves my house because we have a huge backyard that he can run around in. And if you mention my name, because that's what they always say, like, you want to go see Brandon, and he just knows like where he's going, and like I've been in the car with them, and they've been like, where do you want to go see Brandon? And he knows it means to come to the house and like go running, and he loves it out here. It's really, and I always go out and run around with him and stuff. It's really nice during the summer, but he loves the snow. But it's harder for me to run around with him in the snow. But I love animals. Yeah, so it's pretty good. So I got more ground types, but now we add the water into the mix. This whole session's just been listing off types. Where are we in now? 24 minutes. Okay, pretty good. I should go for the Shadow Rush on the Barbroach, the Flame Wheel on the Trapinch. Because another Flame Wheel should take it out. Yes. Okay. Another Trapinch. How original, Mrs. I'm not sure, but I believe I'm not sure. But I'm pretty sure God, I don't know what I'm trying to say. I'm not sure, but I think Hyper Rush gets you a near 100% critical hit chance, because it's not just more common critical hit chance, because I think every time I've been in hyper mode and hit Shadow Rush, it's critical hitted with Hitmontop so far. Because I know I'm pretty sure it's not 100%. Because that seems insane if they were to give something. Oh crap, that could have been bad. Quilava could have been dead. But I'm pretty sure it's not 100% critical hit. And Lilip, that's an interesting Pokemon because I'm not really sure on its typing. I believe it has grass type. I believe it's grass rock, I believe. Which is an interesting type. I wouldn't like a Lilip and an Anorith are two Pokemon I could consider using in the next Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald playthrough. For the remakes, I'm definitely going to be using one of them because they're both very good Pokemon. I haven't used them yet, which is surprising. But Black and White 2, I believe we're getting that sometime next year around... I'm not even sure. I thought I heard someone say November, but I thought that was a bit crazy to be getting it that quick. I know it's coming out in September in Japan. So I don't know the date for here. That should be a very good... That's definitely going to be a good buy. Black and White 2. One thing that I'm kind of annoyed with Black and White 2, though. The character models for the male and the female that you get to be at the start. They both look kind of weird on screen. Like, the guy just has kind of like a bush growing out the top of his hat. Like, I don't know. He has, obviously, a hat that goes... It's just like a... I guess you could call it sort of a golf hat. I don't know what to call them. I think tennis players might wear them. I have no idea. But, it's just a hat that kind of just goes around and has a beak. I have no idea what they're called, but he has that sort of hat on. His hair just kind of piles up. Like, I don't know. The girl model's okay. I like her actual picture, like, when you... I saw, like, the picture for her in the, magazine from, like, Japan. More than the sprite in-game. But, yeah. First evolution. Very pretty looking in this game, the evolutions. I don't know how many of these we'll get to see, but here's one for sure. Now we have Typhlosion. What a bamf. Quilava evolved into Typhlosion. Fuck yeah. Okay, since Quilava reached level 36, I'm going to be switching him out for Espeon, because I think Espeon might come in handy in this area, and it would be good if I got her a couple levels. And I'm just going to use a potion on Hitmontop. I have enough. And I'll just use a regular potion to get that last 20. Or it was 13, but whatever. Hello there! Seinfeld's a pretty good show from what I've seen of it. It's pretty funny. My dad really likes it. And then the other show, the co-creator of Seinfeld, made... I can't remember the name of it. But that's a funny show, too. Shit. It's a weird name is why I can't remember it. But, that's a good show. Really funny. Yeah, so here, finally, here's some different types. We got a normal type Spinda and Cacnea. And a grass type Cacnea. First battle, I'll get rid of Quilava. Of course, there's a pure grass type. Well, Typhlosion now, I should say. Typhlosion. Tyrone. Should have called him Tyrone. But yeah. Another Kadabra. Yeah, alright, if Espeon was out here. Or Umbreon, I should say. And I wonder, because I know in Ruby Sapphire and Emerald,